Good evening, Eva. Oh, we are live. Sorry.
Good evening and welcome to Heart to Heart with Eva and my very, very special guest, Alexandra. And thank you for being here again. And
Again, yes,
yeah,
she is here again.
yeah, and I'm sorry about the delay. I forgot to send her the Zoom link, so she couldn't get on here. But now she's here, and we have a grand topic to talk about today, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, because you are going to let your walk-ins, your guides, to guide us through the teachings about ET Cedars, the origin of the ET Cedars, right?
Yes,
You are also going to talk about the Arcturian healing and so much more, because you have a walk-in Arcturiano.
yes,
Yeah. So
yes.
I'm going to take my glasses off here and I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Take it away. Start.
You,
What? Yeah, what are
you,
these?
you-
Hmm. The scene is yours.
Wow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, thank you very much, Eva, for the invite again. Yes, in such a short notice, may I say. Yes. What a surprise, surprise. Thank you so very much. And welcome all of you who listen in our now. Thank you for joining us in this Arcturian Awakened stage here on Earth. I thought I thought that we're gonna have Q&A, yes, but yes, but
Did you? Well, it
yes,
wasn't
yes.
to me. Yeah, well, if
Okay,
someone comes in with a question, we will answer that.
yes, please do, please do.
Yeah.
If you have questions to Marta the Collective, which is part of our gathering today, or to my walk-ins, which is slightly changed lately, uh, please leave in the comment, and the questions will be answered today. And in this gracious heart, I welcome you with Evelena to leave a comment with a question to our beloved star family. And yes,
Because we are actually picking up from where we left the other time
yes,
for a week ago, and we were starting to talk about the E2 seaters, and we was talking about your walk-ins that you
yes,
have a lot of Arcturian connections, and so the Arcturian is making the way to be more visible in this now with a lot of communities, and your walking one of your walk-ins is from the Arcturian, and
yes,
I think you called him Arcturiano,
yes, Arcturianos, Arcturianos.
Arcturianos. Yeah.
Yes.
So today was a bit about getting deeper into what they have to say, because we have
Okay,
all
okay,
in
welcome.
a phase here for a couple of
Yes,
years. We have been talking about the Pleiadians,
yes.
the cedars, and that is a truth. But
Mm-hmm.
there's a truth within a truth within a truth. So
Yes,
now we are stepping out of that comfort zone. Everybody has
yes,
accepted the Pleiadians, and that is what we started to talk about the last time, and we said we have to move on and have
yes.
its own
Okay,
talk here.
yes,
So let's start there.
yes. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Now I know where I am at. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you so much. Yes, dear sister. Um, yes, it's a change also for me. About as you mentioned about the Pleiadian, I still have Marta that is back. My work in Marta that is
Mhm.
back. The Star Mother is back. So that's my connection with the Pleiadian, and I believe that they will have a saying today as well in this Arcturian coherence mothership connections. Yes,
Mhm.
but what is coming today? If we are talking, beloved, if we are talking about Arcturians and why they are here, that was the marvelous question which I saw somewhere the other day. Why are Arcturian healing us? Yes, let's leave Earth for a moment. Yes, and healing us, human, because of the ascension on Earth. Yes, because of the Arcturian presence in this very magnificent high vibrational change within each of light beings, and they are bringing also the remembrance in our DNA and what they do. For example, in my healing chamber, the Arcturian healing chamber, there they readjust. Anything is possible, yes. They readjust the fracture of DNA, yes. How I saw it during my own healing, yes, with the Arcturian chamber healing team, yes. I was laid down as my visible body. Yes, I was laid down on the healing bed, the Arcturian healing bed. Maybe it's new for you, but actually it exists in the plane of Arcturian healing chambers. Yes, and I know that many light beings have the same gift as mine, right? So in this chamber, Arcturian, it was a few of them. Arcturian works very, very fast and very, very precise, right? On our DNA decoding the old beliefs, yes? For example, yes? Obviously, it's not only a one session, yes, if you might imagine, yes? It needs to be done in the cycles, yes? In the one and the one and the one and the one. And each time, that's how they heal humans, right? Consciously, yes? They don't do abracadabra, yes? We can laugh about it. They don't do abracadabra with sending a light or something. No, they really work. Maybe a little bit like a doctor, yes, with the surgeon, yes, with the lancet, directly on your body, and it affects your life. How does it affect? It expands your own consciousness. You suddenly realize that you have a family from beyond, not only on Earth. And what's coming, Eva, to me, and I spoke about it yesterday, and it was very, very significant change also for me. Yes, I have done my healings, and yes, we talk about it, and we talk about it a little bit later. What they do now on the massive scale, yes, and many, many light workers are working within, yes, with Arcturian, not necessarily knowing about it, yes, but have the sense that of the blue avian or blue rays or blue parrot or blue something, they see something blue and then it's like what's going on, yes? Yeah, so anyway, that's the Arcturian healing ray of light, yes? Frequency, vibration, Arcturian vibration, they are working on humans on Akashi, yes? It is ever huge, really, really huge, yes? Clearing Akashi. And sometimes it's happened suddenly, yes, that you have a dream, yes, of healing yourself, yes, and it's very, very easy if you can ask your own Arcturian guide if you feel that you are Arcturian, of helping you to clear your Akashi, yes. It can be done, well, that's a long story, maybe not for now, yes. But what they are doing now, they are clearing human Akashi. We are not talking Gaia, we're not talking about planet Earth, yes, because it's a little bit maybe further on, but they are working on clearing Akashi. What else? Many Arcturian races, yes, and as we talked about it last week with Evelena, please get back if you want to learn a little bit more. It's not only one race or like a 10 dimension or 11 or 12 or 13 dimensions. Believe me or not, in these quantum sessions, and Eva is the witness, yes, I learned also in my past, I learned that we operate in vibration, yes, and what my Arcturians are teaching me is that if we go through the process of healing Akashi, which is so much important, especially now in April, the 4, yes, the 4 vibration, yes, of April, yes. If we go through it really consciously, working together on many dimensional Arcturian frequencies, yes, at the end of the month, it's gonna be an event. they don't talk much about it now, yes, just a little bit. Even on Earth, I mean globally, yes, at the end of this month. So whatever you do consciously, work together with your Arcturian team, and they will help you to pass this process of reincarnation, yes? Because if you believe, that's what we were talking about also yesterday about karma, beloved, yes? And I will talk about cedars in a moment. If we talk about karma, beloved, once you realize that you are out of karmic wheel, if you will, of course, if you will, yes, you are out of reincarnation cycle, right? In other words, your will is pure source will. And that's the new earth and beyond. They call it not new earth, but they call it new world coherence. Yes. You start living every moment. Yes. Of course, it takes time. Of course, it takes practice to know how to live in this new world. Yes. But as we said, anything is possible. So if you go beyond the karma, beyond the healing wheel and etc., everything all around, yes, suddenly you start to vibrate in completely different vibration. And what happened to me and many of my friends, suddenly we losing old friends. Yes, I'm so happy, Eva, that I still see you. Yes. I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you, Eva. Yes. I love you. But anyway, yeah, it's funny. But anyway, many people are, let's say, reporting, yes, that suddenly they are losing friends. Yes, suddenly they people they recognize them. Suddenly they cannot talk with old friend, because they have nothing to talk about it any longer. Yes, so does it mean that karma has been cleared? I don't know. It's very, very personal. Yes, but when you go out of this Markaba, out of earthy Akashi, out of earthy karmic world, yes, it's the multiverse, and then it's cosmic verse, and then it's galactic verse. And if we're talking about Arcturian still, yes, of course, the Arcturian are multi-layered, awaiting when you are ready. So when you are ready, yes, you just like in this piercing the veil, yes, piercing the curtain. You are piercing one layer and there is like a window opening, and there is another layer and there is window opening, but it's very consciously. But good news is that because many, many light workers doing their work, yes, and they are, Arcturians are very, very precisely saying, clear your Akashi first, then you can manifest new earth. There's no other way around, right? You have to clear your Akashi. Very clear message. But then when you are clear, and then there's a karmic, and yes, when you are out of it, yes, there's another window to the galaxy, and then you start to reliving your own life as multidimensional being on Earth. What Arcturian bringing to us is the knowledge beyond understanding of the mind. Yes. So it's also, I'm talking very, very fast. I almost finished. Yes, just give me a second. Yes. It's just, yeah, just because it's quite important, you know. But yes, you start to knowing who you are. Yes, and it's much easier to understand why you had to go through this Akashi and be on earth, and what is your purpose, and why are you here, and so on and so on. Yes, suddenly you have the access. Yes, after all this clearing, yes, healing, suddenly you have the access of this, maybe not knowledge, but the silent wisdom. Yes, you don't have to even say it, I know, or yeah. You just feel the abundance of yourself, yes, from beyond, and then from this point you can get back to yourself, and I don't think it's not a creation, it's not even co-creation, it's just a state of knowingness. Yes. Thank you, Eva. Just a short. Yes.
Yeah. So you can say that the last thing that you were talking about is like the next stage in our human evolution. To be there in the knowledge that you don't have to confirm everything, and
Yes.
that is where we are moving to. That's the next step in
Yes.
our evolution, so to speak.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, and now we're going to start with the Q&A. And I saw that Maureen has joined us, so say hello, Maureen, and feel free to bring some questions to the table because this is a hot topic. But if you're going back a bit about what you're saying about losing friends, that many people are you know, you start to realize that you doesn't have anything to talk with some people, and they have been in your structure, in your social life, in your community, or whatever for such a long time, and they are a comfort zone, but you have nothing to share with them, and they are slipping away. So isn't that a bit of what we have been talking about for a couple of years now, to actually letting go of what no longer serves us? Because that is a phrase that is frequently used, and I don't think that people actually have contemplated about what it really, really means, because people are always thinking that it's something that is applying to everybody else but not me,
Yes.
and I don't want to lose anything because I have what I mean, or they think that they need to leave family, they need to leave houses, they need to leave everything in their lives. But actually it has to be, as I see it, an observant. You are observing what is happening. You are a part of a moment in this now, and when it's gone, you are letting it go, and you are opening up for something new. No feelings, no judgment, no hatred or anything. It's just the
Mhm.
way it is, and you are moving with the flow, and what will bring your own um, ascension process or life forward
Mhm.
is coming your way when you are letting go of whatever is holding you back.
You touch on very um,
It's never good when Alexandra is thinking. Um,
I heard yes,
because
it's the
I think
stage, Eva, no, it's
yeah.
a sorry, I was just
Hmm?
uh it's a stage of awakening, Eva,
Hmm.
Evelena beloved. It's a stage of awakening, yes. So, and it's lots of misunderstanding uh, uh, in human mind, yes.
Hmm.
And the most important what Arcturian are teaching us now is to realign your mind, yes. We are talking about the peaceful of the mind. I call it, with my friend, we call it uh, Nirvana state of mind. Yes, it's the most. I love this Nirvana state of mind. Imagine, yes, your mind just disappeared and you are pure God. Yes, and there is nothing. Yes, just complete Nirvana. Yes, so so if we are not talking about healing, which they are absolute masters of the healing of the past, which is the main purpose with the Arcturian, which I work with in this healing chambers, right?
Mm.
But if we are going back to the Arcturians, who are the teachers, right? They are talking about the stage of awakening, yes, and uh, and there is a new earth, and there is a new world, and there is new beginning for someone can be a closing of a relationships, yes, for someone can be a giving birth to a new child, yes, and being single mom or single parent, yes, which is general, yes. Everything is in the beginning, yes, and it's not the stage that we are starting all over something new. It's it's the consciousness of knowingness, right? It's the consciousness of knowingness that yes, we are infinite being of light, yes, but I am the pillar of light. Is this? It's beyond neutrality. It's beyond singularity, even, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The Arcturian teaching is very, very clear. Be yourself, do the homework, do the healing, yes, and then manifest with others, yes. In gathering of light, which we love to do, yes, we all talk about being conscious as the humans, yes, and they are teaching us. Wait a moment, you are responsible for yourself, and as you ever says, yes, you are responsible for yourself, and you need to start your own degree, the mastery, yes. It is in you, yes, and we are going from the within, yes. I am within, I am this, I am that, yes, and then you are expanding to the universe, and the universe suddenly becoming back to you. Uh, uh, from my work in journey, and Eva, I'm sure that she can confirm, yes, I was going out, 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 the universe, healing, 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 to get back, yes, and to be human for a moment, yes, and then get back, get back, get back. And expansion is constant, yes. So if you are worrying, a beautiful question, thank you, Eva. If you are worrying that you are losing something, think about it. Why are you so much attached?
Mm-hmm.
That's from Arcturianus. If you can lose, why are you attached to anything?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I think that is a human aspect of it because there is this comfort zone that everybody has. And when things are
Yes.
changing within one's comfort zone, it's automatically you're trying to grab on and hold on to it because
Yes.
you are maybe you're not afraid of what is coming, but you are a bit afraid of rearrange the structure you have in your social life
Yes.
and within your home. So yeah,
Yes.
that is a good question that to reflect upon why you have those emotions and why you do react to something in the way you are doing. So if we are going back to the beginning when you started to talking about you were talking about the Arcturians are here, decoding old beliefs, the old paradigms I suppose they mean, and they are doing a lot of Akashic clearing.
Yes.
And we have been in a in an event where we have been working a lot with clearing our Akashic records before, and I want to know a little bit about, as I see it, we do know that we are clearing and clearing and clearing, and for every layer that we are peeling off, something new is coming up because we weren't ready to deal with that before.
It's karma.
So yeah, so it's always something coming up, and God knows I've been there too, and
Yes.
every time I think that I have cleared something, something new is popping up. So
Yes.
it's an ongoing circle there. So um, the way that they are here now working with us and are decoding us and is tearing down the old paradigms, is that all just because they want to lay a clear structure for a new earth?
It's the vibrational change, Eva.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the old which you mentioned is about the old paradigm. Yes, we are talking to people who understand change in paradigms. Yes, it is paradigm of me being human, a paradigm of me being, for example, a channeler, me being a manager, yes, or me being this or that. Yes, if you lose the mind, yes, for a moment, from this perspective, why, when, and where, you are allowing yourself to bring the God mind. And from the God mind, you start to create the new earth. From this point of new earth, there is no Akashi, there is no karmic even. Yes? But before you do that, which not many teachers, earthly teachers say it, yes, you have to clear karma and you have to clear your past. Yes, you have to clear your past. The earth itself, it is in you already. It's not outside of you. It's not awaiting you. It is in you, and you have constant access to it. But it's like making 3 steps out, yes, of Akashi, and then it's the closed window which you cannot open because it's holding you back. Yes. So that's why I'm saying, especially here in April, you have to clear Akashi, yes, to do the movement in new earth. They show me today, and that was the message, but they show me today, because I was thinking, how many people actually did the work, right? How many people actually did the work, the healing on itself, yes? And they said about 1.25 million. 1.25 million are clear from this wheel of the past, yes? So they are like the pillars of light, yes? Going up, 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 yes? The rest of us are still a work in progress, yes? Yes, what's happening in Europe now, yes? It's affect our global consciousness. That's why they advise us to be more present in yourself, be more present in your heart space, yes, the golden rainbow's heart space, and work from that, yes. It's the karma clearing. It's a global karma clearing, Eva.
Yeah, I was going to get there because
Yes,
there is not only the Akashic for us, there is
karma.
there is a old paradigm that is holding its grip around Earth and our minds and our consciousness, and that is
Yes,
old belief systems. So we need to
yes,
tear that down before we can move on. And it starts, of course, with us, because you can't change anything outside of you if you doesn't start to change it within yourself. So
yes,
always start to change it within yourself before you can affect something outside of yourself.
yes,
Yeah. So this global event that they are talking about is taking place in the end of April.
yes.
Is that when we are starting to getting more contacts, more visible contacts with them? Yeah, well,
It's
that
about
is not it's not a secret. I guess that a lot of us in these communities have already sensed that and heard it, and everybody's
yeah,
talking about it, at least in the communities that we are surfing on internet on.
yeah,
So yeah, we know that we are moving towards a connection, and a lot of people are talking about the end of April. So what can we expect?
hmm Uh, okay, we can expect change, right? In the vibration change. And what Arcturian is saying, what my Arcturian are saying is, be ready for tremendous change within. Yes, the emotions will start playing playing. That's the word to remember. Emotion will start playing a role in human emotional bodies, right? That's why karmic, yes, is so much important to clear, to heal, right? To heal. Why? What is the event all about? The cedars, yes, the cedars. That's from Marta the Collective as well. I talk about it in the channeling, yes, the channeling. Probably it was a week ago when it came for the first time, and I was like, wow, I didn't expect that. Right? They start talking about event at the beginning of April, yes. The cedars, yes. Many light workers, yes, many awakened people will be in transition to higher realm of perceptual thinking, yes, and they are the new seeders for the new world, right? Yes, it's gonna be change in places, in locations, it's gonna be regrouping, I don't know if it's correct word, regrouping light workers, yes, to manifest on the global scale, like an umbrella of light, yes, but not coming from above, but it will be actually coming from those people, right, who vibrates high vibration already or still in the process till the end of April, right?
So they are like getting together vibrational like a grid.
Yes, yes,
Good.
yes. It's gonna be how I see it with my guides, how I say routing. It's gonna be routing, but on both sides, yes? Routing the new, okay, to make it easy, new thinking vibration into the grid. But it's the new Arcturians and many other races are building a new grid, right? Especially for this event. Yes, we're talking metaphysical now, but we all understand. So it's a new grid, right? And those new people, which did the work, let's say, right, will encourage, anchor the root, yes, the new vibration to this new grid, yes, and it will stay on Earth. Of course, it is another level of consciousness, and then it's going to be another event and another event, yes. But this event, how Marta is explaining, is for seeders for the new earth, for those also who remember themselves as multi-dimensional, multi-universe seeders of Pleiadian, yes. As we know, as we remember, we are humans, but some of us carry, like you, Evelina, and you know that you carry the frequency of first humans, right? The pure DNA of Arcturians, yes, and through mothers, through Pleiadian mothers and any races, we were growing as a humans, yes. So does every human has Pleiadian? No. Does every human has Arcturian? Yes, DNA, right? It's a little puzzle, but maybe we will talk about it in different occasion. Yes, but for now, the seeders are those who are awakened their own DNA within themselves with multidimensional beings. Yes, as you know, we have those layers on our eyes as well, but we cannot see the other side. But some of us see, like Eva can see. Yes, blessings to Eva with your gift. But I can sense, for example, and I know when Arcturian is next to me or another light being is, yes. So we're not talking only about Arcturians, but Arcturian do the work, especially now. That's why we are talking about it, about the healing, about the clearing the past of human mind body systems, organic, up to the moment of the event. Is gonna be end of April. It's gonna be end of April. Yes, not everyone, if you are asking, not everyone will feel it or receive the message. Not many people will hear this message simply because they are not ready. And that's something new which comes to me as well, that they are saying not every person is ready to receive this high dimensional vibrations. Not every human will receive the messages. They will live in this pockets of understanding, like a pocket, yes, like a pocket of understanding what's going on, and that's okay for them. Yes, if we are talking about cedars, that's completely different dimensional change. So I'm very, very happy about that we are here. Thank you so much, Pila.
That's very, very interesting. I was about to say that there is some kind of twilight zone between the old and the new.
Yes,
So we're all like in the limbo land, the twilight zone, and from there, some will move into another state of mind, and others will move into something else.
yes.
So, wow, that's interesting. I'm gonna hold that thought because I see that there has come a lot of questions here.
Okay.
So, shall we take them because they will belong to the first part here? Yeah. So we start from the back end, and it's Maureen. She said, "Yes, like grid of columns of light. This is the concept I have too," and that is a good way of seeing it. Um, I can almost get this picture about lights, you know,
Pillar of light,
yeah,
pillar of
pillar
light,
lights.
pillar of light. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
Maureen.
so I'm going to scroll back here, and she says we are going back to the Akashic that we were talking about. And for a while I thought you cleared my Akashic. Recently noticed some triggers in family relationships, small ones. So I asked today and I received no. This time I went within and looked at my own feelings and reactions, so minimal drama. So do we still have out life tests? Challenge? Yes. Challenges? Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, I do believe that even if we are clearing our Akashic, you can go in there mentally with a state of purpose. You know that I should clear my old paradigms, that I shall release and let go. But if I doesn't let it go, which many of us doesn't do, because that is the comfort zone that is so easy to slide back into,
Yes.
then we haven't released the karma either. So
Mm.
we can't do our work and clear our karma and let it go and then take it back because we think that we have, you know, cleaned it up, so to speak. And maybe we have cleared something, but if we are still getting back in this uh, the old track,
Comfort zone,
comfort
Eva,
zone and
right?
old tracks, and moving back in our own
Yes.
footsteps once again, then we are not clearing our Akashic. Is that a correct description, or do you have anything different way to see that?
Uh, I would like to add. I would like to add what I received during
Hmm?
the conversation with Maureen. Yes, that the Akashi of Maureen is cleared. Yes, but what does it mean to have Akashi cleared? Does it mean that the world will start working only for you or with you? Akashi works in benevolent ways, a new Akashi, which needs to be done as well. Yes, we are reliving our life if we wish to. We are reliving the past for the future if we wish to. And there is another message from Maureen.
Yeah,
Get out of the mind, get out of the mind.
yeah. She
Thank
also,
you.
if I read the post underneath, she said above I meant I thought I cleared, not you. So, sorry,
No,
Maureen.
that
So.
that was a message from your guides, Maureen. Yes, I love you so very much, dear sister. I love you.
Mm.
I love you.
And the next question is, would it be that we all will be given expansion from light coming in and then expand from that point? This is our experience of assistance, and there is a question mark after that. Recognizing our source selves within as all of source. Shall I say it again?
One question, one at a time.
Would it be that we will all be given expansion from light coming in and then expand from that point? This is our experience of assistance.
They are going to answer differently. If you can change, if you can realize the question, the light not coming from above or from below, the light is coming also from within. So start the journey, the beginning from within. And what was the next question?
This is our experience of assistance, recognizing our source selves within as all of source.
Maureen, this question which you brought up is very, very personal question for you. I see you, and that's the message for you, Maureen, beloved, personal message. I see you at the end of the road, and the road is not clear for you now. They are saying, be patient, very, very patient. The change is ahead of you. It wasn't general, it was personal and personal answer for her. Yes, thank you, Maureen. Thank you.
Yeah, she has also said fantastic answers. Thank you. And she also said that so grateful you are discussing cedars, and we will soon be getting back to that topic. And Johnny has also popped in and say hello, beautiful hearts. Hi, Johnny. So if
Hello,
Johnny
Johnny.
have any questions, please put them in here too. And for everyone else, please put them in here too. But the cedars is a very huge topic, and everybody's talking about cedars at the moment.
I love
So definitely there are something going on here, and as you have just explained, that there is a global event that is taking place in a near future, so to speak.
Yes.
Yeah, and that will affect us in many ways. And the cedars. How should I say it? I was going to say like it was a vision, the cedars vision, but that is not the word that I'm looking for. I was getting the harvest from the lower one, the ascension process of harvesting. That is the cedars. You're harvesting the seeds, and that is the ascension process that you are either moving forward or moving to somewhere else, because the earth is in evolution, and she is going to transmute whether we are going with her or we are not. So and the great thing about cedars is that we all have seen like the cedars is a something that is coming from outside of this world, right? And we
Yes.
are here, and there are cedars stationed here on earth. So, and the purpose when we are moving forward is that there are some who has in their description of Earth's ascension agreed to become that umbrella you were speaking about, the Earth grid of pillar of lights. And that will also in a way start a new paradigm for the new Earth, where new visions are coming alive, and that is what we are moving towards. So do we have something more to say about the cedars?
We are going beyond Arcturian now. Yes, we are going beyond Arcturian. Many races are working towards the light of new Earth. Let's stay with the new Earth calling. Yes, We are the builders as seeders. We are the builders, not for a new earth, but for new living for humans on earth. Yes, we are very much concerned about the plastic floating on the ocean. We are very much concerned of unborn children. We are very much concerned about the war in Ukraine. But are we concerned? Where are we heading to? If we are talking about seeders, we are talking about human. We are not going deep into the history about Arcturian and Pleiadian, etc. We are heading across the universe to be here and now, and to really start thinking, where do I see myself in the future? Do I want to support the old system? Do I need to, I have to do my work as I used to do? It's a very, very general message from the Marta the Collective and beyond in this time. The seeders of the new earth are those who start thinking, seriously rethinking their lives. Yes, we like to go beyond, yes, in this dream world that Arcturians or Syrians, for example, will step down and they will heal the world. It's swearing coming. I don't want to swear in public, yes, but they are very, very precise. You are responsible for the ascension on earth, not only for yourself, but think not about conspiracy, but think about you as the seeder for the future. So we are heading as seeders, yes, with Arcturians and other races who are here on earth on this invisible side. We are heading towards the light of a new earth conscious humans, yes? How they show me it's like a triangle in a triangle within a triangle, and it's like a new Akashi. That's for Maureen as well, yes? A hint. We are heading for new Akashi. How to get there individually? If you did the work, you are welcome. If not, the door is still closed. Yes? But when you make it, the sudden change over a night, yes, which we love Eva, the sudden change, yes, over one night, it can be yours and yours alone. Why? Because as the seeders, the light is in you, and it's the DNA for others. So, for example, if you walk the street with this love of mind, yes, love of mind, yes, you are seeding in the vibration, yes, but it's actually happening. You are seeding all those people around you, yes. They are not aware. They don't even know that you exist. They don't even see you, maybe, yes. But you are seeding a new vibration wherever you are. Yes.
That was very beautiful. Very beautiful description. Yeah.
Thank you, Marta.
Thank you. I do want to go back to what she said there about that you are responsible, and that is also a phrase that we have all been hearing a lot about. You are responsible for your own life and what you are doing. And I think that people are really grasping that concept that you have a responsibility, and still we slide back. The most of
Yes.
us slide back in this comfort zone once again, not comfort zone, but just slide back in old habits. It's so easy to go there. But if we shall put it in some other terms, if I want a result in my life, if I want
Mm-hmm.
to change something, I need to put in an effort to make that change.
Yes.
So if I want to have academic work, I need to read up with the academic words. I need to learn and I need to read. And if I do want to run a mile, which I don't, but people do want to run a mile, you actually have to start train and do that effort and running. You can't be sitting home waiting
Yes.
for that mile
Mm.
to join you. You need to actually get out there and start running. And that is the action of being responsible. So if we put that concept that you actually have to be present and want to follow up on the changes that you want, you do see the necessity of putting in the spiritual work in order to move forward even in the ascension process. So when we come to these closed doors, as you said, then a lot of people get scared, like, oh, if we doesn't make it, we will never make it. And of course you will make it, but there will be another door open in another present future. But this time windows, if we can say that, the time
It's
windows is
close.
like a, yeah, it's a like a portal, you know, it's open up and it's closing down, and then the next stage come and it open up and
Yes.
it closes down. So you are the one that with your actions, thoughts and minds and effort to move forward, holding a vision and moving towards us, and actually started to change your own life. Be responsible for yourself.
Mm.
You are getting closer to your time frame, to your window that is open up.
And you may I
Yes.
um mm, suggest, yes, may I suggest, yes, if may I suggest. Thank you, Eva. What Arcturian, it's another process, yes. We are talking about timelines now, which is now very, very present today. But they also put focus, yes. They ask us
Mm-hmm.
to focus on action, yes. It is a time for action, right? It is a general message, yes. Uh, how do you support Earth? Yes, I'm talking individually, general message, but individually, yes. How do you support Earth? Yes, I'm not talking about the plastic bottles. I'm talking about you on your spiritual so-called journey. How do you support Earth? Yes, do the homework, do the healing. Yes, uh, be yourself, but be yourself in the action. And as Crayon was reminding us, don't go on the barricade. Don't go on the barricade. Don't support the war unless you want to. Yes, blessings. But do the homework. Yes. What is the action? The action is that you can really uh, be you, truly, sincerely dedicate yourself to you. Yes. If you want to go to church and lie down and ask for the peace on earth, do so. Why not? Yes. If you want to go for holidays, yes, and meditate for 8, 10, 12 hours per day to support the earth in you, do so. Yes, maybe we are a little bit going outside of our stream, but the action is really, really needed. And each individually is not much longer guided very much, but if you are conscious of yourself, you will know how do you support her. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but the action is really, really needed.
Yeah. Because there is no right and wrong. It's just that
No,
you have to decide where you want to be in this process.
beautiful,
So,
Emma.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So are we ready for another question, or at least
Yeah.
see what it says here? New Akashi, yes. Our individual experience of the experience, yes. I love the vision of sitting with our light. We are responsible for the moment of change in our other experience. Yeah, she answered her question herself there. There wasn't a question, it was more a statement. Yes. I agree about our intentions and actions. However, many times things may happen with such ease if we get out of our own way, mental pattern and restrictions. Absolutely.
Hmm.
Shall I read it again?
No, I understand.
Mm.
I understand. Very beautiful.
Yeah. That is, and things will happen, and it's not like
Thank you.
I can
Beautiful.
see. It's not like we are not supposed to be in our emotions and react to things, but we can choose how we want to respond to things and how long we want to stay in that reaction and responding to whatever has happened. And it's so easy to slide back in old habits, to react in the same way we always have reacted, and usually when something big is happening, we are getting into a fear mood and we are sliding back into that
Yes.
reaction.
Yes.
So by being consciously aware of that is how I react, I can also put a stop to that. So when I notice that I'm on the way to slide back in old habits, I can stop that and move forward again. And for each time I do that, I'm closing the door to the past and I'm moving forward. So
Hmm.
that is the consciously how to use the conscious mind to move forward. So that's the way I see it. So but I totally do love this, and yeah, lights, camera, action. This means so much
Yes.
more right now after your explanation. Shining
Yes.
your lights. That's Johnny. Yeah, thank you, Johnny. Lights, camera, action.
I
Yeah,
love it. I love it. I love it. Lights, camera, action. Yes. And we are all on the plane. Yes. Ooh, up,
we are
up,
taking
baby.
off. We are
Yes.
taking off.
Yes. We
Yeah.
are. We do. We do. We do. We do.
And some of us are getting more in the lights and camera and action because
Mm.
after we did our session, or not session, but after we did our last interview, something great happened to you. Oh, it didn't happen, but the
I
result.
saw you. I saw you.
Yeah.
That was the great thing which happened to me, Eva. Yes.
No, and
Yes.
no, I was talking about the other thing. We have something great to look forward, something global with
Oh
light,
yeah. Yeah.
camera, and action.
Yeah. I don't know. I still feel very shy to talk about it sometimes. Um, yes, last year I was asked to participate in the production for Netflix, and I didn't know what it will be like. Anyway, the producer from States, she asked me, and I participated in two movies, two documentaries, right? And the second part is it's been already showed in different festivals, but this time this movie make to Women International Festival. Yes, I hope I did it right. I mean, pronounce it right. Uh, so I was like, wow, women festival, international festival. Yes, Alexandra will be there. And like, yay! Yes, so it's like, wow. So I shared it with my star family, and I was so happy and so super excited. I couldn't believe it really happening. Yes, but it does happen, and that's what I'm saying about the new earth. It's happening like simultaneously whenever we are ready. Yes. Am I ready? I have no idea. Yes. I heard, well, thank you, Eva. Thank you for talking about it. I'm very, very proud. It gives also hope, yes, that our message, which is very important also, Eva, that our message will get through to people, right? And that's the Arcturian also help that we are merging from the old paradigm and with the new paradigm. So maybe that's the answer to the question to Maureen and maybe other light workers. Why do I have to still go to work? Why do I have to do this or that? Why? Because you are the light pillar, yes, and your light shiny, bright, bright wherever you are. And even one word, sometimes when you say to someone, can really sparkle, ignite the awakening for other people. So Arcturian saying, stop complaining, yes, stop. I know it's not very popular, yes. Sorry, yes, yes. Stop complaining, yes, and be yourself and do the things which brings passion, which inspire yourself, which brings not even brings, which gives you the something which only you know, right? And that's the cedar, yes, creating from nothing something without name. And that's the change, Eva. You know, that's the change in Akasha New at Akasha as well, yes.
Lovely. I like that.
Many races are working with us, many races.
Yeah, there's a whole universe out there, so of
Yes, it
course
is.
it's not just the Pleiades and the Pleiadians. People, sometimes people are getting stuck that you say a name is like humans. We have a lot of races here, so
Yeah.
human is just a concept of describing what we are, the
In the
species that
universe.
yeah, the species that are living on Earth, but
Yes.
we can be a lot of different races, and some of us are even extraterrestrial. And
We are. I remember. May I tell you? May I tell you, Eva? Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Oh, you want to finish? You want to
no,
finish? Yeah.
no,
So maybe just a little bit. Yes. Sharing a little bit. Yes. Maybe you are going through the same process as I was a few weeks or months ago. Yes. In my last transition with Arcturianus, bless his heart. Yes. Was that one day I knew that from the morning I started working within myself, yes, on myself, and but on my body, yes. And I know it started from my feet. Suddenly, I saw that my feet are green and then a little slightly blue, yes. And it's like part after part of my body was transiting into another dimensional vibrational body of mine, yes. And at the end, and it was funny because I had only 3 fingers, yes, and you can imagine, yes, I was completely no boobs, yes, no bra, right? All blue, green, yes. And at some point in the evening, I was outside, and my whole face completely changed. Yes, I felt it. Seriously, I felt it. And then at the end, the last moment, the rest of this transition was, and it was beautiful because it was happening simultaneously. I was participating with him in my own transition. My eye was like a big, big eye. I can see on EP pictures, yes, like a big, big eye. And then it was um, like a cover, you know, like you have the cover, like chicken has the cover, right? Or the dinosaurs or something, yes. They have the cover, and the cover came down in my eyes, in these big eyes, yes, and stayed there for a moment. So I had this bloop, something on my eyes, yes, and then it lifted up, yes, and I saw myself as Arcturian, right? So maybe why I'm saying it, because maybe you are going through this transition and maybe you are afraid, yes, like Eva said. So thank you so much, Eva, for this. Uh, don't be afraid, yes. Trust yourself, I hope. Trust yourself, yes, enough to allow yourself to bring the light which you are to yourself, yes. But consciously, please do remember, ask your main guide. I talk about it over and over again. Each of us, you can call it guardian angel. Each of us has one angel. And if you trust, you have to 100% trust this one angel. If you are not sure, even what I said, please do communicate, yes, ask your guardian angel, the one angel. It's so important, especially at the end of this year. It's gonna be another portal, huge portal, and lots of for those who are awakened, lots of extraterrestrial beings will come on earth in the stream, yes, to help us to recognize ourselves, right, as a part, as a galactic family. So if maybe you are getting ready for the transition for yourself, speak with your main guide, meditate, and remember that everything starts from one yes to yourself. I think I went just into the stream. I could talk about it. It's thank you so much. You know who is it? That's the guy. Yeah, the guy. The white alien.
Yeah.
From the picture, that was him. Um, you know why I love to work with him? You
Yeah.
know why?
Yeah. I was
Yes.
I was having him in my consciousness when you started to talking about
Oh,
how you transformed into another one, and he just popped up, and the question that came into my mind was that ask
teacher.
ask about the picture. So yeah, and here he
That's
is.
him. Teacher. That's my teacher.
That's your teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just going to see here if there was. No, Maurice said, at times I feel this waiting fine or feeling is shifting quick, so why
Yes.
put much focus on one thing? I get myself in that limbo of doing a lot in small ways, not seeming to make big headway. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they are both saying that it's inspiring and thank you, and I'm so excited. Yeah, we are excited. But this is the it's so interesting because the more I look at that picture, it's a very beautiful picture. I like it. I like it.
Superhero.
Yeah.
Superhero of mine.
And that energy is very present at the moment. So obviously there is something there that we should talk about. There is
Mhm.
something more that is that Arcturiano?
No.
No, this is a because I can't sense. It feels more like it's a in between lady and
He's
man.
he is in between. He is like beyond Orion. Yes, the Orion which we know as a star system. Yes.
Yeah.
So he's not even Arcturian, but he is in support for Arcturian race. For human understanding, you can say that he was the seeder of Arcturian. Yes,
Oh, so
yes,
he's like the grandfather. Yeah.
yes, of humans. Yes, grandfather of Arcturian humans. And yes, and and when I work with him, I have this understanding that there is no time. Yes, there is no space. There
Mhm.
is nothing in between. Yes, even when we talk about it, yes, you can realize that if he can come from beyond the Orion or wherever, yes, and be present here and now, each of us had the same connection. I'm talking who is awakened, yes, not general. Who is awakened have the same connection. What we have to do is to pierce the veil of remembrance, yes, again, healing the past, yes, realigning with the new frequency, yes, and they will find you, yes. I don't ask because I don't even know what I can ask for or who can, yes, I didn't, right? They will find you when you are ready, yes. And they are saying, don't be afraid to postpone. Yes, if you are afraid, yes, someone is asking the question. I
Mhm.
am afraid, maybe vibrationally. I am afraid to go beyond. Don't postpone it. Yes, because there is nothing to be afraid of. Yes? Go within, start meditating again if you are afraid of. Yes? In other words, they are also saying, remember that each of us has its own vibration. So connect with your higher self. That's from my teacher. Connect with your higher self. The higher self is the first step for those who are awakened now. Yes? For those who are teachers, speak with the main guide.
I think that is what Maureen is doing, because she wrote here, oh, a white guy that looked like your teacher was in a vision in a meditation that I had recently, and I felt guided to Crystal City, and she was guiding me in. Yeah, that's amazing. And she also says, is he the
Asian, yes.
ancient ones that I channel within light language once as he, she? Is he the ancient ones that I channel within light language?
Mm-hmm. I'm receiving, just give me.
Yeah.
One voice, yes, one voice. In between. Maureen, you are working with your walk-in. It's like you are taking too much responsibility for others. You are healing yourself beyond your understanding. Slow down, slow down, slow down. The here is here for you to understand who you are. Take your time. The teacher is working with you as well. It's not the same teacher, but it is Lemurian teacher. You are having private lessons with Lemurian teacher, like a white dog. And they are closing in and they are moving to another paradigm. Walk in, Maureen. It's gonna be changed. That's it. Thank you.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And there's another question. It's true from Johnny. It's true. Autumn found me through, through me in our group meditation. Oh, I love you, Johnny. And Maureen said, meaning I hear Otha from the ancient ones. Yeah, I think the ancient ones is a
Lemurian. They said that she works with Lemurian. Yes,
Yeah.
that's a teacher. Lemurian teacher, right? Lemurian teacher.
Wow, I love it.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Yeah, definitely. I also have a question, and that is about the Arcturian healing, because when this energy entered in, it also dropped the healing process as a sentence in my head. So obviously there's something there we should talk about.
The teacher is back from Arcturian. The healing chamber. Yes, the healing chamber is very, very important, and they want me, like they really want me. Yes, they really want me to talk about it.
They are working with the throat chakra, right? I have a huge pressure here right now. It's like, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
good.
Sorry.
Change of frequency, baby.
I got a bit carried away.
That's the magic. That's the magic of New Earth. Yes, of the New Earth and Arcturians with us. Yes, and that's the best example. Yes, how we work. Yes, we don't have to work like, right? We work. Yes, we work. That's how we work, right? On this frequency. Yes, but what we are talking about, Eva? Excuse me.
Healing.
Healing, Arcturian healing. Yes, come back, Tabaczynska, come back. Arcturian healing, yes, they asked me to do much more and talk. Yes, that the action for me. Yes, I had to. Yes, the action for me. I had to learn much more than I thought I need to. Yes, I thought it's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna channel. Doesn't work this way. This was time, right? I had to really learn, as you said, Eva, study, really study with Arcturianus and the Arcturian force. How does it work? So I can explain to people. Yes, because I know that some of light workers, light beings, they do the Arcturian healing. I do not work with them, right? I have my own team and I work with my own team, so I can only talk about my Arcturian team. My Arcturian team is beyond dimensions, yes, so I cannot tell you which dimension I work with Arcturians with, yes, because I do not see them as a dimension this or that. There's no name, yes. I see them as the pure love, pure light, and that's where they're coming from, the healing instant. Why it's important? Because during one session in the Arcturian healing chamber, yes, you can clear, if you dedicate, yes, your time and your willingness, yes, you can heal totally your past life. I'm not talking about Akashic, yes, you can clear all of your past lives. And that's very important. If may I say, Eva, may I a little bit? Yes, about the past lives. It's not about 1,000 years ago or about 2,000 years ago. And now we are going back to the Arcturian cedars, yes? I was experiencing myself as a little dinosaur, but I was like this one, yes? That big, yes? Dinosaurs, they were on Earth, right? And it was 6, 7 Earth before this Earth, right? So imagine, we are not talking like Akashi. I go to Akashi leader and she will tell me, no. We are talking about present moment, yes? So that's the Akashi from Arcturian point of view. Yes, what is earthy Akashi? Yes, not only one earth, but all those earths before this one. Yes, but in this quantum, let's say it quantum uh, chamber. Yes, you won't experience it. Yes, so you won't see, as I saw. Yes, you won't see these little thingies. Yes, walking by. Yes, you will be surrounded. You will lay down on the bed in this metaphysical world, yes, and they will do the healing for you without your participation. And it's very, very important. Thank you, Eva, that I can talk about it for the first time. Yes, that you won't be participating. Yes, you will be in meditation with me. Yes, and they will be working. How it appeared to you, you will see in the few hours after receiving the healing, your world will change.
Mm.
Individual, yes,
I'm trying to grasp around that because somehow it reminds a bit about the quantum healing session, but without
different.
the conscious
Yes,
participating. Yeah.
yes,
Well,
yes.
that's interesting.
But it's instant, yes. If you
Yeah.
because if we talk because for me, I have to, and we talked about it last time. Yes, I had to go through this process because in my mind's my comfort zone, right? Quantum healer, I know what to do, and ha ha ha, yes, everything, yes. But doesn't work this way. I had to relearn, yes, like a separate. That's the quantum, that's the Akashi, that's Arcturian healing chamber, right? It's completely different paradigm, and believe me, they're doing the work completely different than Dolores Cannon teach us. Yes, quantum healers. It's completely different paradigm. Yes, it's instant.
Hmm.
It's really instant. Yes.
Mm.
They also said yesterday. They said in the channeling they came. This, if I can finish about the healing, which is really, really important, guys. If you can dedicate yourself to yourself, yes, in this with Arcturian healing. they said that in 5 sessions, not in one, because it's not a miracle after miracle after miracle, yes? Let's be honest, yes? But in 5 sessions, if you really want to get out of the karmic wheel once for good, yes? Karmic is one for good. Akash, you have layers. Karmic wheel is once for good. If you want to get out of karmic wheel, it's the healing, it's the clearing of karma, and five in 5 session. Each session is different. Yes, each session is different, and it takes about an hour. One session is about an hour. I'm talking about karma clearing, 5 sessions. Yes, it's not a packet. It's a series because each session is different. But you need to be ready to do the work. Yes, in karmic, you need to be present and you need to really dedicate yourself to this process. Yes, which I'm going through now. Thank you very much.
Wow. So when you are having those sessions in this series of 5, so are you guiding them into meditation, or is the let's say that I'm there for a session, will I be guided by you, or will I be guided by the Arcturians? Obviously they are there, but
Mm.
will I go into my own meditation, or will you be guiding me into meditation?
It's more or less like in the quantum healing in QHET, yes,
Yeah.
but it's completely different. You see,
Yeah.
healing, yes. It's completely different. It's completely different wording, yes. And I don't go with you through this healing and blah
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. Yes, but we start from here and now, and there is a process, and there is another one, and there is another one, and there is another one. I had this session on a client the other day, and it was completely different. But in the first session, she started channeling Dolores Cannon
Mm.
after almost an hour in the session, yes, I was able to start with her, how to say, become a channeler, yes, a channel, yes. And it was, she was shocked after the session what really can be done. It was almost 2 hours. It was, yeah, a little bit longer, yes. But what can be done in this one session? Yes,
Yeah. Sounds very, very interesting.
it
And
is.
after the past gathering you and I had, that interview, I actually came across someone else who has written about the Arcturian healing. So I didn't have time to look into that, what the
Yeah,
post was about, and I can't find it now.
yeah,
So I can't bring it forward, and that doesn't matter. But there
yeah,
is something that is
yes,
present in this moment right now. So
yes,
we are definitely moving into a new era, and we
yes.
are embracing it with our open hearts. So I have another thing here. Um, Maureen says, "Thank you, Lemurian teachers. I love you. Embrace this journey. You assist me so too. I am listening, and I will back off. Focus on others so much." Yeah, that was a response
So much.
to what you were saying there, and I need to put up my phone so I can see properly here. And Johnny says, "I know these sessions are so important in helping with others' awakening and powerful healing through just being here. I am so thankful. I'm feeling pure healing, love, and light from your beloved galactic family." Thank you. And she says, "I can testify that my beloved Arcturian celestial family have worked on me. I'm so thankful." And Maureen says, "What an amazing healing."
It
Yeah.
is. I feel profundity, it's different in quantum healing. Quantum healing, I have my light theme, and it's like beautiful source journey home, right? In
Mm.
quantum healing, QHET, man. Um, with Arcturians, it's the profundity. yes, but profundity on both sides, yes. In quantum healing, I am on this side, and they doing the work, yes. In Arcturian healing, with my Arcturianus and team, I feel the privilege, but I also feel the privilege coming from them to me. Yes,
Mm.
there is no separation between myself and them. Yes, I am here in present. Yes, but I also feel the gratitude which they are sending to me. Yes, which doesn't happen in quantum healing session.
Mm.
After, yes, but not during. Yes,
Well, could that be that because Arcturiano is your walk-in?
can be.
Yeah.
Yes, can be. Yes, I have a change in my which I can't talk now about, but I have changed in my walk-ins from uh, tomorrow I have session on me, yes, QHT session on me. My friend is giving me the session, so I'm looking forward what will come, yes, with Cryon as well. Yes, but closing down, do you have any other questions they are asking the teacher? As you see him, I'm sure that you can see him. Do you have questions? Because he is very patient and he would really want to help humans. Like a grandparent. Yes, if you have question to him, he would be honored. Um,
We doesn't have any question at this moment right now, but I will encourage you to, if you have questions when you're rewatching this or watching it in the future, then put them in the comment fields and we will get back to you and try to answer uh, as best as we can. Right?
mhm, mhm.
Well, this was so interesting, and thanks for coming on here talking about the Arcturians. And oh, Johnny says, I don't know what to ask.
Oh, Johnny, the angel. I love you so very much. Thank you for being here. I keep saying thank you for being here. That's it. You are such a pillar of light, Johnny. You are pillar of light.
Yeah,
Yes.
you are the cedar.
Hmm.
So,
Yes.
yeah, well, no, but thank you so much for coming on here talking about the Arcturian and Arcturiano and for bringing in that beautiful energy that actually came in here and started to be very, very present. And
Thank you.
yeah, oh yeah, it's back. It's back. Yeah,
It is. I can
yeah.
see it. Yes.
So this is going to be so much fun, and because I'm going to sit in a meditation after this and see if I can get some deeper connection in my own being. So thank you, Alexandra, for being here and have the patience to talk about this. And
I love it.
yeah, I love it too, and I guess that those who are listening to this will enjoy. Yeah, John, I'm smiling. Yeah, we are all smiling at this moment. We are feeling the energies, the loving energies. So thank you once again, and please, if you do have any comments, write them in the comment field, and we will get back to you. And once again, thank you, Alexandra. Thank you, Johnny, and thank you, Maureen, for being here. And bless you all for watching this. Take care. Bye bye.